Okay, back again with part 3 of my Raggedy video. Okay, I really didn't think it would take 3 parts just to show my Raggedy and Andy's, but okay. Let's get started again. Okay. Here you see my Christmas Raggedy and Andy's, which y'all probably saw on, my Christmas decoration video that was outside in the living room. This one was given to me by Brain. He made the outfit, of course, hand sewed. Beautiful outfit. And this, of course, was my first Raggedy Ann. Okay, I'm going to move them down here. This was my first Raggedy Andy. Of course, y'all know that already. And, he's nice, soft and plush. My mother made him out of a kit. His pattern is dated 1991, which is also the year I was born. Okay. Here is a, Hasbro. As by the H. A Hasbro Raggedy Andy. He has brown lips and eyelashes. Kind of unusual, but okay. And, he's just cute. You stick him in your pocket, you go out. You have a little friend there to talk to. For those of y'all that talk to your dollies. I know I do. This is a Play School Raggedy Andy. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? He wants to give you a big hug. These two back here are handmade, of course. Black hair, embroidered face. The fabric is kind of a poor choice to use because it gets runs and it like runs in your hose or stuff like that. Not the strongest, and it's stuffed with foam. Okay, when I washed these two, I put them in, I soaked them. And when I put them in the water, as soon as they hit the water, they gave off the foulest odor that filled up this house that I have ever smelled. I mean, it was like roadkill gumbo, I'd call it. Look at their nose. They have a little lump, kind of like, you know, like a cartoon character nose. This is another little handmade Raggedy Andy. He's very cute. He's a long, lanky little one. He's got a drawn-on face. Little sailor hat. Doo doo doo. He's a cutie. Okay, this is my black Raggedy Andy. He's got his hat, his outfit. Never really checked for an I love you heart. He has a little rag in his back pocket. His black hair. His face and stuff is embroidered. He was a pretty good find. I mean, he's handmade. You never see them like this. See anything like that. He's also, I guess he'd also be considered folk art. Okay, this is a musical or talking Knickerbocker Raggedy Ann. She's seen better days, the poor thing. Her hair's in pretty good condition though, but I think this, okay. My friend Breen, first of all, my friend Breen, as you see the tag, sent her to me. She was originally in a rose patterned dress, that was like the others, but it was a rose pattern, a pink rose pattern. But it was ratted and torn, so I replaced it with this one, which she looks nice in. My friend Breen tried to fix her up as good as possible. See, he went in and, you know, did that. And he did some patching and sewing. She was a either talking or a musical one, cause there's her hole for her pull string. She may have her original box in her, but I'm not sure. And really, I don't want to open her up to look because, I like her. I mean, she may not be in the best condition, but she tells a story. When my friend Breen found her, she was face down in a thing full of water, and she had at a flea market because it had also been raining, and he sent her to me. And I've loved her ever since, and she is one of my favorites. She's beautiful to me. Okay, this is also another one of my favorites. She's a heavy duty material. She got blue button eyes, a felt nose. I love the detail of her lips. Her hair's good. She's nice and heavy. This dress was I think someone made this doll around the dress. Someone had this dress and they made the doll to go with it because she has matching bloomers. She has a matching cape and socks and everything. And it seems to tie in with the dress. The dress is factory made though, and everything else is handmade. So I think this doll was made around the dress. You know. For like a keepsake. Maybe someone's child could have died, and this was one of her dresses, so they made the doll to put the dress in. You never know with these things, but she's cute. She's you can tell the age on her. She's pretty old. She's a lady. This is a lady. Right here. She's sophisticated, what I call it. Okay, let's try to rearrange these back up here. And I tried to display them to where you can see as much of their face as possible. Oh, hold on. There we go. Christmas. There. Okay. Hold on. This one's a little deflated. She was well loved. Okay. Now these two right here I bought together at a store. Two Knickerbocker. Raggedy and Andy. Those small ones. I bought them together. I don't know if they go together, but I bought them together as a set. And that's how they have stayed. Is together. As you see, she's a little water damaged. He's not, but as you can see, his hands are deflated. So some little girl or boy has held him by the hands and walked him around a little. Here's another handmade Raggedy Ann. She has this afro effect going on here. Or I guess you can call it an afro or a perm effect, which is kind of cool. Bendable knees. I love the bendable knees. And bendable elbows. Her dress is nice and pretty. She doesn't have any knickers on. The face is embroidered, except for the nose and eyes are drawn on. But she's cute. She's just a simple little one. Okay, now we have the Play School Baby Raggedy Ann and Andy. I bought one at a doll show years ago. Not a doll show, but an antique mall. And my friend sent me the other one. And they are cute together. I mean, come on, they're babies. They're babies. Who can resist a baby? I can't. Okay, this set has an interesting story. These two were bought in Auburn, Indiana. They are a set and they're Georgian. As you see, they're very old, well loved. And, well, played with. And he has little brass buttons. Yeah, they're great. But the story is behind them is, every year we go up to Indiana to see my great-grandma, who is now 90 years old. And still kicking. And every once in a while we'll go into town. Me and my mom, we like to go antique shopping and hunting, and we always like to bring a little something home with us. Because really, it's kind of boring up at my grandma's house. She lives out in the middle of nowhere. The most exciting thing for us up there is if we see Amish people go by the house. And we have seen Amish people ride by the house in their buggies. Kind of cool, actually. But one year, we went up there, and there was this huge antique store. It was huge, and it was great. And I was walking around, and all of a sudden, I saw this set of Raggedy Ann and Andy's up there. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They're just amazing, and even though they're a little water damaged and stuff, I thought, you know, they had such life, such character. And the fact that they were together after all these years, they still remained to stay together. I thought that was great. Okay. I looked at the price tag. $75 for the set. Okay, $75. Some of you Raggedy Ann and Andy collectors are going, oh, that's not that bad. Me, I was like, wow, okay, step back here. I was a teenager on a budget. And, even though I loved them, I couldn't buy them at the time. But I never forgot them. So the next year I go up there. And we went up there because my grandma was having some medical problems. And she had to be taken to the doctor a lot. So while my mom took her off to the doctor for her appointments, she would leave me and my brother at the house. Okay. So instead of staying at the house where she only had cable and only had so many channels and being bored, I decided to get out. And I took my mom's car and I drove to Auburn. And I walked around that little town. And I'm like, oh, let's find some antique stores. So I went and Googled antique stores in Auburn. And it took me right back to that same antique store. And I walked through it, and what would I find again a year later? Sitting in the exact same spot, but this time, they were at a discount. I scooped those things up faster than you can say, yeehaw. And I carried them around the store with me. To me, that was fate. The fact that they were still there a year later. It was like they were waiting on me to take them home. So I snatched them up, and they came home with me. I cleaned them up, stitched them up a little bit the best I could, and they've been here ever since, smiling and bringing my life joy. I'm gonna bring a little bit. You see, the wigs are in good condition. It's just that they're faded. I mean, this is what I would call an elderly Raggedy Ann and Andy. But I mean, they're beautiful. Look at them. And just think of all the stories that these dolls could tell. Okay, I'm kind of running out a little bit of time here. These big ones, these are the biggest ones I have. They have just printed on face, so I'm going to try to wash this one. But, I got them at my own yard sale. My neighbor up the road had brought some of her own up to sell, and, I saw them, and I'm like, I'll take them myself. So I bought them. And here they are. Well, this video is going to have to come to an end. I thank you for watching, and